Cool, tiny people live in my cupboard. Hi, my name's Karma, and this is my cooking show. Today's recipe for the first episode is called Fine Crisp Cakes, and they come from the Elizabethan or Shakespearean era, which means it comes from a kind of a long time ago. Which means it's probably gonna taste like crap. So, let me show you the ingredients, and then we started. Wow, look at that. Now I'm a voiceover. So what you're gonna need for this recipe is 3/4 cup of butter. Yes, butter. Everyone likes butter on their sourdough bread. Am I right? They need half a cup of white sugar. That's what you need. There's no discussion. Then you're gonna need 1/3 cup of flour, then half a teaspoon of allspice, and 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric. We're good. And then what you're gonna need is, oh god, I hate turmeric. Okay, you're gonna need 1 egg separated from his wife and child. Fantastic. Now let's get started. First, please preheat your oven to 325 degrees. Then take your butter and whisk till light and creamy. After you do that, you add your half cup of sugar and then mix together till light and fluffy. Unfortunately, now we need to say goodbye to our little eggy friend. Shh, it's okay. Now, earlier when I said that he was separated from his wife and child, I actually meant that you have to separate the egg yolk from the egg white. And please, 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 do not throw away the egg white. That you've successfully extracted the egg yolk from the egg, you now have to mix it into your butter sugar mixture. Now let's take out our rationing tools. Due to me having a dumb brain, I put the flour into a completely useless bowl, which I really did not need right now. See, now you have to witness the stupidity of me having to make a mess and put all the flour back into the measuring cup. Now that you've had your daily dose of idiocy today, you can now commence to put in your allspice and turmeric, which is my most hated spice in the world. My mom puts it in and look, I'm even grabbing another bowl because I'm like, I'm gonna put in too much and I don't want that. You really gotta pat it out so you make sure you've gotten the correct amount. I will give it this, it is a really nice color. Now that you've gotten all your dry things sorted, now you need to take out your trusty fork and mix all these things together till nice and combined. Now let's hope you have one of these things, because I really don't know what they're called. Now you're going to have to sift your dry ingredients into your egg, butter, and sugar mixture. Once everything has been nice and shaken up, you now have to mix everything till it starts to look like it makes sense. So it should start to look something like this. At some point I just stopped using the little spatula and I just used my hands. Now that you have everything nice and mixed together like this, you start to pack it into your baking sheet. On the recipe that I read, I saw that it was recommended to use a 9 by 9 inch Pyrex. But I did not have that, instead I had these, so you gotta use what you got. I was able to fill up the second one, but it was just not as full as the first one. At some point I did start to assault the dough for some reason. I don't even know why. I thought it was for comedic purposes, but I was just bored. Boom, hey, look at them. They're all packed and ready to go. But I really hope you didn't throw away those egg whites, because I'll be very upset at you. Now you have to bust out your trusty fork and whip up those egg whites as best as you can.
just as long as they don't look like snot. Now witness me looking for one of those pastry brushes for like half an hour, and I never realized that it was actually right in front of me the entire time, in a little terracotta pot that we keep utensils and things in. I shouted to the moon and cried. Now that you've retrieved your basting brush, I remember what it was called, you dip it into your egg whites and start to spread it on top of the dough. Just for that little sheen, because your boy looking crusty. Look, now we're excited. We're running to the baking tins so we can put them in the oven and bake them for 45 minutes. I get that sounds like a long time, I agree with you, but patience is good. Your boy's getting a bit of a tan in there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty good. Oh look, now we're running to the kitchen because we're excited. Now we've gone to heaven, and look at it. Can you see that? I made these. So despite it having my least favorite spice, it was actually pretty good. I would compare it to, I don't know if you've ever had like a shortbread. It's very much like that, but with the, you can definitely taste the allspice, and I highly would recommend. It's really easy. I don't know if you noticed, but there was no milk in it, so I thought that was really interesting while I was making it. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and now I'm gonna go to sleep because it's 11:30 on the day that you're seeing this.